Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United emergency meeting. While you're watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel, as I do plenty of football content. I do Manchester United videos, I do F1 videos, and I review football shirts as well. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. The link to my football channel is in the title to this video. Just click on it and it will send you straight over to my football channel, as we have a few people in the building already. Good evening to you, Michael.ChelseaFC. Good evening to you, The Goat Says Football. And good evening to you as well, Hayden Cox. Good evening, Mr. Have you calmed down now, or are you still singing? I'm still a bit angry, mate, that we lost in the 100. I'm not going to lie. We should have won this match. Honestly, absolutely, we should have won it. But your team were better in the end, so fair play. Congratulations. And before I start this show, I just want to mention that my thoughts are with all the victims and the tragic events what happened at Southport today. Absolutely horrific news. What happened at a dance studio where this man just came in and started stabbing people. I mean, oh my goodness sake. What an absolute sickening thing to do. And also, my thoughts go out to the people who have been affected in Bath. Literally, Bath is a city I live very close by to. 10 miles away, a suspected chemical attack has happened on a couple of people where apparently they're walking around Bath city centre and someone approached them with a bag, and a couple of them have been taken to hospital with breathing difficulties. Of course, it's not been confirmed as a chemical attack yet, but Bath is very close to my heart. So my thoughts go out to the people in the city of Bath. Honestly, just horrific, man. I've been out today. What happens in Bath and Southport? Basically, a man in Southport literally come in to a dance studio and started stabbing people. About 8 people. 2 have sadly lost their lives, and the others are injured, I believe. But he's been arrested, the suspect, and a suspected chemical attack in Bath. It's been reported about 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. Thoughts go out to everyone affected with all the tragedies in the world today and always. Yep, absolutely. So, yeah. There are kids and 2 adults. Yeah, that's right. There was a chemical attack near my area 2 months ago. It sounds like it's something very similar to what happened in Salisbury about, 2018 or something like that. Something similar happened in Salisbury where there was a chemical attack. But like I said, it's not been confirmed yet, so we'll wait and see what happens. Right, let's get on with tonight's show, shall we? Now, Manchester United want to build a Wembley and the North Stadium. So basically, they want to build a new 100,000-seater stadium. I mean, oh my goodness sake, that is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I will be very sad, right, to lose the history aspects of Old Trafford, us leaving our old stadium and that. Yeah, thanks, Hayden Cox. Just such a shame my team let me down again in the 100. Dear me, Manchester Originals. Fucking disgraceful, abysmal. always had a lot of time for Southport. My grandma always took me there on holiday. Oh, nice. Lovely. Old Trafford, mould Trafford. Yeah, how this old stadium's rotted is a disgrace. But what would I do wrong when they did? Moved to a new stadium or redevelop the old stadium? My choice would have been to redevelop the current stadium because just of the history aspect and that. We got so much history at Old Trafford, honestly, and it will feel ashamed to leave this stadium, but I get it. Maybe this stadium is just way beyond repair or something. Thanks to these cunts, the Glazers, they've absolutely not maintained it. Absolute disgrace, honestly. Should be fucking put into custody for that. Dear me. Embarrassing. Literally, the legend himself, Mr. Joshy J. Just turning on my iPad because I want to read about the current Old Traffords because apparently we've been there for 114 years. So it will seem strange that we will be leaving this stadium. That's if we can get the planning permission. But anyway, that's the football club's plan. They want to go ahead and build the new stadium next to the current Old Trafford Stadium. So obviously, it's a bit like similar to what Tottenham Hotspur did at the end of the day. Old Trafford. Here we go. Old Trafford. Old Trafford's history. Here we go. Excuse me. So basically, the Theatre Dreams was originally opened up on February the 19th, 1910, with a capacity of approximately 80,000. Oh, wow. So it used to be 80,000 then. Now it's been reduced to 76,000 or 75,000. During the Second World War, Old Trafford was used by the military as a depot, and on March 11th, 1941, was heavily damaged by a German bombing raid. So it's been our home since 1910. Oh my goodness me, that's absolutely unbelievable. So it would be very, very sad for us to leave Old Trafford. I'm not going to lie, but I totally get why they want to build a new Wembley at the North Stadium. It's to get with the times. And like I said, the current Old Trafford Stadium may be beyond repair because it's so rotten because the Glazers have just not cared about it. Same as Carrington Training Ground, they've not cared about that. Obviously, Carrington Training Ground is not as old as what Old Trafford is. But yeah, it's like if there was a way to literally keep this stadium open and redevelop it, I would have took that option. But I totally get it. I really do. If they feel it's not worth repairing it, then you may as well build a new stadium. But we have so many happy memories of this stadium. You know, the number of Premier League titles we've won, number of European Cups we've won. So it will be sad, honestly, getting the Norwich t-shirts out. Yeah, thanks, Hayden Cox. I was buzzing I scored that goal yesterday in that one-off football match, 11 against 11. Obviously, I scored that penalty and I was running around like a madman, got given a yellow card for taking my shirt off, but I couldn't care less, honestly, could not care less whatsoever. Yeah, I was just so happy I scored. It's not every day you get to score at a non-league ground, is it? So you got to make the most of the opportunity. Bosh. Yep, wearing my Samsung Galaxy watch again. Tell you what, since I set this watch up, I can't stop wearing it, man. I love it. And I feel it keeps me off my mobile phone as well. It makes me less tempted to use my mobile phone if I can just look at the time on my wrist. So from that aspect, I'm glad I set it up because I do like watches. So yeah. I like the old-fashioned wrist watches as well, like the Hugo Boss ones. They're good. The only originals are us, Michael, FC, Eunice, Talks Football. That's it. Yes. But Mr. Joshua J, why aren't you talking about the emergency? But yeah, any Manchester United fans watching, why don't you comment down below in the live chat? What would you rather we do? Stay at this stadium or move to a brand new stadium? I think the decision has already been made that we want to move to a new stadium. We just need the planning permission now. But if we get the go ahead, then we're going to build a brand new stadium, which Ineos aim is to build it in the next 6 years, the next 5 to 6 years. So we'll still have a few more years yet left at this stadium before we move over to the new one. But it's like, there's so much history at this stadium. But that will be one sad thing about leaving this current stadium, because just the amount of memories we created in it. Why did you pass on your football channel? Why did you post on your football channel yesterday about Man United? Yeah, I know. It's literally, I never post Man United's videos on my football channel, but I did yesterday because I'm predicting all 20 Premier League teams where they're going to finish in that. So that's the only reason why I posted a Manchester United video on my football channel, but no more will be posted on there. And that's just a one-off. So, and a bit later on, I'm going to record my West Ham predictions, because that's the team I'm doing today. West Ham United. Old Trafford, I've been to this current Old Trafford stadium quite a few times, I've had happy memories going there. I really have, created some great memories. But, it is an opportunity to create memories at a new stadium. I'm not going to lie. And literally, I guess we'll be getting with the times, won't we? But surely you can understand in some ways why I'd much rather we stay at this current stadium. But as I mentioned before, if it is beyond repair, then it's not worth spending all the money on it, is it? You may as well spend money and build a brand new stadium. That's the way I see it, anyway. Also, loads of other Manchester United news today is that the Leeds is on the verge of joining Manchester United if Victor Lindelof leaves Manchester United. Now, Victor Lindelof has been here for a few seasons, so quite a few seasons now. And I gotta say, when he first came in and that, I wasn't really a massive fan. But when he's been needed a few times, he's actually done a solid job. But if he's hardly going to get any game time, I totally get why he wants to move on, because footballers' careers are very short, their playing careers. So it's like they don't just want to sit on the bench, do they? They want to be out playing, out taking pride in their clubs and that. If you're just going to be sat on the bench, then you're just wasting your time, honestly. So, yeah. That's the way I look at it anyway. But Victor Lindelof, he is a solid defender. Obviously, we have Harry Maguire still, he's a solid defender as well. But would I say he's world class? No. He was never worth the 80 million what we spent. It's as simple as that. Manchester United, it's good that they've made signings in this window, but we need experienced players as well. It's no good just signing all these younger generation players. Otherwise, we'll get nowhere at the end of the day, will we? If we keep fucking signing these younger generation players. It's like half the time I don't understand what the plan is with Ineos. What are they trying to achieve? Are they trying to get more younger players in the team instead of experienced players? Because if we do that, then we're finished. It's as simple as that. You cannot afford to be doing that. You'll get nowhere in football if you do that. What about Mr. Joshy J? Just be more positive about your football club. It's called being a realistic fan, okay? As I mentioned many times before, my point is very simple. If you just had a team of players with experienced players, you get found out. If you just had a team with inexperienced players, you get found out. So you need that right balance and the right structure if you want to be successful as a football club. So to me, signing all these younger generation players, it's like, get the fuck out of here. Seriously, what are we doing here? Do you even like your club? Of course I do, Hayden Cox. I love it, mate. Absolutely love it. I got to go soon, mate. I'm hiking at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Big up for the content. Cheers, the Goat Say So Boy. Appreciate that. I hurt Yorkshire Gunner's feelings. It must be something I said. Has he called you out as well, has he? Oh my goodness me. I gotta watch the latest video, mate. Honestly, I got to watch his latest video because that's absolutely peak, mate. He's rattled. He really is. If he's called you out, he's absolutely rattled. Because what he's saying about Lee Gunner and Jez is absolutely nowhere near sustainable. I love Lee Gunner and Jez. They're both two top YouTubers who say it how it is. Yorkshire Gunner is just jealous because of their success, mate. Let's fucking have it right here, yeah? He's only got about 825 subscribers, and Lee Gunner has over 100,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. And on his Lee Reacts, he has 30,000 subscribers. So, and obviously, I've got even more subscribers than what, you know, Yorkshire Gunner has. So, I don't get what he's literally coming from. What about just back him? Get behind him. But yeah, this Yorkshire Gunner, what an absolute Ronan, honestly. An absolute dickhead for what he's saying about Lee Gunner and that. Lee Gunner and Jez. Literally, he's attacking my favourite YouTuber. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Yes, he is. I'm mudding that clown in my next stream. Let's see if I can take. Let's see if he can take me calling him out. Go for it, Michael Darkshouse FC. Land the minerals. Give him that fucking wooden spoon, mate, because he needs it, honestly. And he's literally throwing away his YouTube career. But it's not my problem, it's his problem. So, yeah, let him carry on, man. And today, if you want to destroy your YouTube career, be my guest. It's as simple as that. I much rather keep it real on my YouTube channel, land the minerals, say it how it is, and yeah, if you like it, great. If not, then cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. Not changing for anyone. I'm really not changing for anyone. It's as simple as that. Big up to everybody who's locked in this evening. Much appreciated. As my watch is going crazy. Must be some WhatsApp notifications. Yes, it is. There we go. That's all it is. Just some WhatsApp notifications. Obviously, I got my Samsung Watch links into my phone. So any notifications what come through on my watch also go through to my mobile phone as well. So yeah. Manchester United, like I said in the stream yesterday, we are not ready for the new season. To me, we are zero prepared. There's 12 different videos on rants and bants. Is he in love with him or what? Wow, unbelievable. That's crazy, Michael Chelsea FC. But yeah, it's like he's throwing his YouTube career down the toilet, obviously. But It's not my problem at the end of the day. It is what it is. Like I said on this channel, I keep it real. I just say it how it is. Manchester United, though, the worrying signs to me is already it looks like we've lost Rasmus Højlund and we've lost who else? Lenny Euro. I'm waiting to hear on Lenny Euro to see if it's a serious injury or not, because that'd be a massive blow, losing Lenny Euro already, and to lose Rasmus Højlund already as well before the start of the season. Literally, Rasmus Højlund was having a good game as well. So, yeah, literally. And he went off injured. It's just typical, isn't it? There are a lot of players at this football club who we still need to move on. It's as simple as that. Oh my goodness sake, it's absolutely terrible that we still have players at this football club who just do not want to be at this football club. Literally, it's a total disgrace that why a lot of these players are still here. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Seriously, I am sick and tired of players who've been conning a living out this football club, not caring about the football club, just caring about the big bucks. It's like, nah, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Sick and tired of it. Why are you always moaning, Mr. Joshy J? Because my standards are up to here instead of being down here on the floor. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. Why do all your players get injured under the ball's ruled? See, I don't think it's all down to the manager. I think it's down to our physio staff. You've got to start questioning the physio staff. If these injuries keep happening, then maybe we need to look into getting some new physio staff or something. Because this is just not sustainable. Oh, good evening to you, Brian CFC. Thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you're well. I hope your day is going good. Welcome to the show. I've seen so many epic players at Manchester United, and literally half the players that are in this team, I don't recognise them. It's like the Manchester United team from the 90s and the early 2000s had ballers. There's only two players who I can say who are ballers these days in the Manchester United team. Is Kobbie Mainoo and Amad Diallo are the two who are ballers, but the rest of them are just absolutely abysmal half the time. Andre Onana, like in yesterday's show, I called him out for literally doing what he was doing in that penalty shootout. Not sustainable from Andre Onana. Showing off like that when literally you lost the game in normal time. What is he doing, man? That's an absolute joke and a disgrace, like Andre Onana. And if he has another shit season, Andre Onana needs replacing. Honestly, what a total embarrassment and a disgrace that was what he did in that penalty shootout. Honestly, I am seething, absolutely seething, honestly, of what Andre Onana did during that penalty shootout. It was totally unnecessary and not called for whatsoever. Uncalled for. Pax, the kid's Mainoo plays well beyond his years. He's a gem. See, the thing is, I'm still not taking anything for granted because we've seen plenty times before, like over the last few years or so, Manchester United players have a bright start and then they peter away. But I can't see Kobbie Mainoo petering away anytime soon. What a player he is, honestly. He absolutely just, yeah, what a player. Just his work rate, his movement. He reminds me of the class of 92. He cares about that Manchester United badge. Same cannot be said about other players who do not care about the Manchester United badge. But he cares about the Manchester United badge, Kobbie Mainoo. And last season, he was our player in the season. So that's why I got Kobbie Mainoo on the back of this season's home shirt. because he deserves it. He deserves my support. What about you funding the Glazers, Mr. Joshy J? The Glazers are no longer getting all the money. At least Ineos are getting a bit of money now. And obviously, as is my own football club, I want to buy genuine shirts because I want the quality to be good in it. Excuse me. I know that genuine shirts are a rip-off, but you can't beat the material on them. You really can't. What about then you just keep funding the Glazers, Mr. Joshy J? Why don't you buy remake shirts? It's my hard-earned money. I can do what I like with it. So I want to buy genuine shirts. I can buy genuine shirts. On the odd occasion, I will buy remakes as well. But when it comes to my football club, I like to pay for the genuine ones. It's as simple as that. But you don't even like Ineos, Mr. Joshy J. Look, I'm not against them, okay? I think what they're doing is they're trying to make us elite again. But literally, will they make us elite again? He said his inspiration is Mark Goldfish. Think volumes about Yorkshire going there. Oh my goodness me. Really? Did he say that? Thanks, Mr. Joshy J. Authentic tops just feel different. They do. I agree. Usually when it comes to football shirts, I buy the fans version, but on the odd occasion, I do buy the players' spec shirts as well, because they are very comfortable. They are lightweight at the end of the day. And literally, in this warm weather and that, they are very breathable. So, yeah, this is true. Trashed Marshall started well, but Mainu is smart. On the pitch, thanks, Brian CFC. Hayden Cox. Mainu has good attitudes, though, unlike people like number 10. Thanks, Hayden Cox. You're spot on, mate. You're absolutely spot on. This is why, with Manchester United, right, I am not getting over excited about the new season because I don't think we're ready for the new season. What I seen against Rosenborg and Arsenal, evidence shows we just are not ready for the new season. We still got a lot of work to do. This Manchester United team is nowhere near the finished article just yet. Literally, we need so many players in this team, and we need all the deadwood out as well. Until we get the deadwood out, it's going to get real peak for Manchester United. I'm not going to lie. But just be happy, Mr. Joshy J. You've won 2 trophies in 2 seasons, so why are you complaining about it? I can complain about it if I want, because I have standards at the end of the day, yeah? My standards are high up to here. Because, you know, I want my football club to be successful. My standards are not down here like these brown envelopes. They've lowered the standards, where me, I raise them. It's as simple as that. And I will carry on raising the standards. I will carry on landing the minerals. I will carry on saying the ball's ruled out. And I will carry on saying that a lot of these players need to go. You're not a true fan, Mr. Joshy J. You want this manager out? Oh, get in the bin, yeah. Seriously, get in the bin. At times, this manager is an absolute bully. How many times did we see this manager last season bully players? Player power is winning, Mr. Joshy J. Yes, I know that, but I totally get why. Because a lot of the players do not like this manager. So it's understandable why player power is winning. What about you back the players over the manager, Mr. Joshy J? Look, I don't back any of them, okay? What happened last season, both of them need to take responsibility. The manager and the players. Yeah? Let's have it right here. Let's fucking have it right. 8th place and a minus goal difference. It's just not sustainable whatsoever for the standards of Manchester United. But move on, Mr. Joshy J. From finishing 8th place in the minus goal difference? No, because it's totally unacceptable for my football club to finish 8th place and the minus goal difference. It's like, fucking get out of here. Seriously, sick and tired of it, man. How fans just accept mediocrity. All the brown envelopes. It's just shocking, disgraceful, embarrassing, abysmal at the end of the day. Fucking sick and tired of it, man, honestly. But you're complaining too much, Mr. Joshy J. Good. Because it shows that I'm no brown envelope. I carry on landing the minerals. I will carry on saying it how it is. What about you didn't get relegated, Mr. Joshy J? What's so bad about 8th? I mean, if you were, say, a new Premier League team and you finish 8th, you'll be like, wow, this is amazing finishing 8th place. But when you are meant to be an elite football club, what my team are meant to be, we literally should be like Real Madrid, right? Manchester United should be the Real Madrid of England with the stadium we got, the fans we got. So for our standards, it's just not sustainable whatsoever finishing 8th place, which is why, as a football fan, that will forever hurt me, and I will never shut up about it. I will carry on talking about it for a long, long time. Because, like I said, as a Manchester United fan, that is forever going to haunt me finishing 8th place. Just nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near sustainable. If any of you think that's okay, seriously, start raising the standards, yeah? Start saying it how it is. But trust the process, Mr. Joshy J. No. We don't do any of that on this channel. But I know you're only joking, Hayden Cox, but if anyone else commented that, they'll get put straight in the bin. We don't do any of that on this channel. Trust the process. We're not an Arsenal fan base here. We are Manchester United Football Club. Well, Manchester United are absolutely bad for PR. Well, so Arsenal as well. Like, that's why in this bit at the bottom of the screen, I put PRFC versus PRFC. The amount of PR what comes out of both football clubs is an absolute joke and a disgrace. I believe that Manchester United are still the worst ones for PR, but Arsenal are not far off, I tell you. But in all seriousness, both of us are PRFC, both Manchester United and Arsenal, two teams who were competing for Premier League titles in the early 2000s, are now having a battle for the PR trophy. How the fucking mighty have fallen with both football clubs. Seriously. What about your Manchester United fan, Mr. Joshy J? So your opinion doesn't matter about Arsenal? Look, I set up a football channel, okay, to talk about different football teams as a neutral perspective. So it's a free country. I want to talk about other football clubs, given my opinion on them. I will. You may not agree, which is fine. That's fair enough. But I'm giving my opinions as a neutral. This has been such a great line. You are being so brutal as you have high standards. True, Hayden Cox. Honestly, I do, mate. I have my standards, like I say, are up to here. Because I am, I have the elite mentality. I grew up watching my football club win so many trophies. And this last decade or so has been tough to watch. I'm not going to lie. But have I abandoned my team? No. I've been supporting them all the way through this difficult period. And I will still be here supporting them for when we lift the Premier League title again. When we lift that Premier League title again, it will be a blessing in disguise because it will go to show that our patience has finally paid off, yeah? That we stuck with our team through thick and thin. And as a football fan, you need to do that. Stop slagging your team off. Are you a Liverpool fan in disguise? Oh, that's so funny. So going back to this stadium, it's like it is exciting times. I'm not going to lie, but like I said though, I much rather we stayed at this current stadium because we got so much history, happy memories at this football club, and it will be devastating to lose. But another key factor why we are losing their memories is thanks to the Glazers not maintaining Old Trafford. They literally let our home rot to the ground. To me, that is an absolute joke and a disgrace. The Glazers should be put into custody for that. Absolutely put into custody. If there was a football jail, absolutely, I'll put them behind bars because what they've done is an absolute joke and a disgrace to this football club this last decade or so. They don't care about the football club. All they care about is a pound notes because they like putting money into Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And also, they like taking money out of the football club to help their other businesses, etc. It's like, what sort of football owners do that? These American owners are killing these elite football clubs. Honestly, like Chelsea and the elite football club. But look at what Clownley could do to them. Todd Bowley, Blueco and that. My goodness sake, it's an absolute joke and a disgrace. But you should be happy, Mr. Joshy J, that Chelsea are in the mud. No, I'm not, because I see myself as a fair neutral when it comes to football. And I feel sorry for Chelsea fans, I really do. But you can't be a true fan, Mr. Joshy J, if you feel sorry for rival fans. Oh, get in the bin, yeah? Seriously, get in the bin. It's called having sympathy for them, okay? Like real ones, loyal ones who are so loyal to their football club. And it's devastating what's happening to Chelsea and the real ones out there. You know, Michael Chelsea FC, the Goat Says Football, Johnny Memrals, and that. It's devastating for them, honestly. So I completely sympathise with them. What the fuck happened to your cricket team today? Bloody shocking, Hayden Cox. All we need was to get 2 more runs from 1 ball. And our shooting was absolutely wank. I'm not going to lie. Fucking human, man, honestly. I'm so angry at Manchester Originals. 2 defeats in a row. Nowhere near sustainable. Nowhere near good enough. Honestly, absolutely nowhere near good enough. Now we put ourselves under massive pressure for the next game now. Who are we playing next? Let's have a look, guys. Have a look. Have a look. Smash the likes as well, as that also helps our channel out an awful lot. Make sure you are subscribing. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. The link to my football channel is in the title to this video. Here we go. Manchester Originals. Manchester Originals. Here we go. Have a look, guys. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look, guys. Have a look. So Summer Brave are playing tomorrow. Have a look, guys. Have a look. Oh no, come on. What? Here we go. Tuesday, Oval Invincibles. That's our next game, Oval Invincibles. I'm on about football there too. At least you have never had to experience relegation, mate. That was so upsetting. I know, like, obviously my grand peak experienced relegation with Manchester United when we got relegated all these years ago. But thankfully, so far, touch wood, I've not experienced it, because I would hate to think if ever I experienced that, what my mood would be. Honestly, I would literally be so deflated, honestly, if Manchester United ever got relegated. But it's like, yeah, you must not take anything for granted in football, because when your team's winning and that, you felt spoiled for success in that. But when it starts going south, it's a horrible feeling, honestly. You get relegated, I bet you would cry. Ah, more than likely, Hayden Cox, Oh, wow. Yeah, 1974 it was. Yep, my granddads can remember that. It was Manchester City who relegated us of all fucking opponents. Honestly, you just couldn't write it, could you? That they were the very ones to relegate us. See, back then they had the power over us, but then we soon regained power over them again. As it stands at the moment, they got power over us, but hopefully one day it will go back in our favour again. That we will have power over Man City. But, at the moment, that's a long way off from happening, because Man City have the elite mentality to keep on going. My subscriber, F1 fan CFC 1905, formerly known as F1 fan gamer, said the reason why Man City are elite and Real Madrid is because of Roman Abramovich. Roman Abramovich set the benchmark at Chelsea, because how elite Chelsea were, because literally Chelsea were so elite. Tell everyone about how good your goal was yesterday, mate. Yeah, I will do in a bit, mate. Dennis Law was as well, ex-Man United too. I thought it was an ex-Man United player, because I can remember them saying actually it was an ex-Man United player who relegated us in 1974. Just you couldn't write it, could you? But yeah, that goal I scored yesterday over at Paulton Rovers in that one-off game, 11 versus 11. Oh my goodness me. What a penalty. I absolutely smashed it into the top left-hand corner and the net. Goalkeeper, no chance. I took my shirt off celebrating. And obviously, I got given a card for it, but couldn't care less. To score in a one-off game like that, absolutely fantastic. Honestly, you got to make the most of them celebrations, because it's not every day you get to score at a non-league ground. And I even made the opposition laugh, so they were impressed with my celebration. Epic, magical moment. Honestly, absolutely fantastic moment. Unreal, unreal. Yeah, I know Hayden Cox. It has been hot, mate. But I haven't been out at all. I just stayed in all day. What position do you play? Forwards, mate. I'm a striker. So I do football club once a week on a Monday. I didn't play today because the weather was too hot, and obviously I was a bit worn out from yesterday, because I did a lot of running yesterday in that one-off game I played. I mean, usually I just play on a five-a-side court pitch, an AstroTurf court pitch, but I was playing on a non-league stadium yesterday, just running back from the centre circle back to the box. My goodness me, it's quite a distance you have to run, so it's not surprising that I felt a bit exhausted, man, because it's a lot of running. And when the weather's hot and that, I just do not function well whatsoever playing football. What about warm weather? Is football weather, Mr. Joshy J? If you were a professional footballer, yes, but as it's just a football club I do, I can choose to play in these conditions or not. So today, I chose not to play because I didn't have the energy for it. So, yeah, and that's why I didn't play today. I just stayed in. Striker, right? Yes. So, up front, usually I'm hanging around in the box or outside the box, waiting for the circus to arrive. Because obviously, when I play football, I cannot sprint for long distances. I can only sprint for a short distance. And obviously, some of the players who play in my football club are so quick, it's like you don't even bother trying to chase after them. It's like it just save your energy, preserve your energy, and sprint when you need to. That's my advice. But why are you just holding your tea? Bloody drink it, Mr. Joshy J. Ah, that's a good one, mate. I am drinking it. It's just it stays hot for a long time. Oh, fuck's sake, it's got a bit on my face. There we go. Finished it now. Look. Lovely. Nice mug of Yorkshire tea. You can't beat a bit of Yorkshire tea, can you? That's lovely Yorkshire tea. Lovely. How do you have that tea, mate? Milk and 1 sugar. So literally, I left it standing for about 3 minutes, poured the milk on it, squeezed the tea bag a little bit, and yeah, that's how I made my cup of tea, basically. And for dinner tonight, I had a pizza. I had a nice margarita pizza from Lidl's. It's very nice as well. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Just listening to that fan blowing some cold air on me. Oh, you can't beat fans in this hot weather. My take on this is that Manchester United now, going into the new season, we must get things right. Otherwise, it's going to get real peak for us again next season. Honestly, this coming season is strap yourself in, Manchester United fans. It could get real tough for us. Honestly, I'm not even joking either. I love that pizza. It's plain, but the best, in my opinion. Yes, it is. I agree. It's lovely. Yeah, 3 in a box. So literally 3 pizzas in a box. So it's 1 big pizza, but there's 3 in a box. So yeah, plenty to keep me going. There's usually I have pizza once a week. Very nice. But yeah, even when you're on this leather as well, sometimes you can get warm. But having the fan on definitely helps. Helps a lot. That sponsor shirt is great. Yes, it is, McCall. Absolutely. I love it as well. Nothing on the back, mate. It's just plain, to be honest. It's the same pattern as this, really. Except minus the sponsor, of course. Obviously, it's got the 100 on the sleeves as well, which have been heat pressed onto the material. The 100. Manchester Originals. But yeah, it's not looking good for us, is it? 2 defeats in a row now from the men. It's put us under massive pressure against Oval Invincibles on Tuesday now. That's our next game on Tuesday against Oval Invincibles. Oh, didn't know you got a name. No. Like I say, I'm not really a big watcher of cricket. I only really mainly watch 100, so I got no favourite player. I just support the Manchester Originals. The reason why I started supporting the Manchester Originals in the 100 is because obviously I am a Manchester United fan and I liked the fact that there was a team called Manchester Originals. So that's why I started supporting the Manchester Originals. Obviously, if there wasn't a Manchester Originals team, I probably would have supported Southern Break. But I do have a soft spot for them as well, to be honest. Southern Brain. They're a good team. I'll be watching them tomorrow as they're playing tomorrow, Southern Brain. Guess what their ground is called as well? Old Trafford. Yep. Old Trafford's cricket ground. And I bet you that one is in even better condition than our Old Trafford Stadium. I tell you. But Mr. Joshy J and Hayden Cox, why are you talking about cricket when this is a Manchester United emergency meeting? Because we can, okay? This is my YouTube channel. We can talk about other things as well. We don't have to just talk about Manchester United. Good knowledge, Mr. Yeah, we can talk about anything. Don't have to just talk about Manchester United, because I got a couple F1 fans as well on this channel. And I do F1 content as well. So if you are an F1 fan, make sure you are subscribing to this channel. And if you are a Manchester United fan as well, make sure you are subscribing to this channel as well. And also, if you enjoy your football shirt reviews as well, make sure you're subscribing to this channel as well. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. The link to my football channel is in the title to this video. After I finish on here this evening, I will be posting a video of West Ham United today. That is the 60 seconds I'm doing today, predicting West Ham United season. Yesterday I did my team. Now it's West Ham's turn later on tonight. This has been such an incredible line. It has, Hayden Cox. I agree. Ray has. Saeed, relax, everyone. Losing to Arsenal is totally fine. Never okay losing to Arsenal, Michael.Chelsea FC. I couldn't care less if it's a Premier League game, a friendly. Losing to Arsenal is never okay. If you think it's okay losing to Arsenal, start raising the standards, people, and call this bollocks out, because it's never okay losing to Arsenal. We should never lose to Arsenal, whether it's a Premier League game, a pre-season game, because at the end of the day, it's still Arsenal. And I'm so furious that we lost to Arsenal in the 90th minute. But you won the penalty shootout, Mr. Joshy J. It means fuck all, because that penalty literally still counts as a defeat because we lost in normal time, okay? So these pointless penalty shootouts are full of PR, but if anyone accepts losing to Arsenal in pre-season, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously, get the fuck out of our fan base. You think it's okay to lose to Arsenal, even in a friendly. It's never okay to lose to a rival. I'd love to see how many Manchester United fans will actually come out and say that if we lost to Liverpool in the US tour as well. I bet you loads to say, oh, it's okay, it's only pre-season, get the fuck out of here, man. Literally, I will lose my shit if we lose to Liverpool in pre-season. But it means nothing, Mr. Joshy J. Then I'm sorry to say, you're not a true football fan, are you? If you don't call your football club out losing to a rival in pre-season. Yes, I know pre-season means fuck all, but I never want to lose to a rival. But it was only 2-1. And what? And what? Yeah? Literally. Fans getting giddy. That is only pre-season. We lost 2-1 to Arsenal now. Get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Jarring, man. Absolutely jarring. How many nicknames do you have, mate? My subscriber, MUFC Racer, he calls me Mr. Rants, Mr. Ratings, Mr. Dry, Mr. Shirts. He calls me so many nicknames. It's funny, man. what MUFC Racer says, but MUFC Racer is a real one, honestly. He's such a good friend of mine. I love MUFC Racer. Make sure you're subscribing to MUFC Racer's YouTube channel. He's a Manchester United fan and he does F1 content as well. Hang on, where is it? Let's see. Let's get his link in the chat, yeah? MUFC Racer is such a real one, honestly. I love him. Just the content he puts out. He always watches my videos. He hardly watches any other YouTubers as well, apart from me. It's because I am such a good friend to MUFC Racer. So this is why MUFC Racer watches me. So here we go. Here we go. Post MUFC Racer. Don't want to hear that. Turn that down. There we go. Bosh. Make sure you go and subscribe to MUFC Racer. What a lad. No, I haven't met him, but we literally talk a lot on our WhatsApp group. And I chat with F1 fan CFC 1905 as well a lot on WhatsApp, because myself, MUFC Racer, and F1 CFC 1905, we have our own WhatsApp group. It's actually my group. I created it. So we're having a chat about football and F1 and that. So yeah, great group. It really is. I love interacting with my subscribers. I really do. It's amazing. Yes, it is cool, Hayden Cox. I love it, honestly. Of course, they've been posting stuff on WhatsApp. Here we go. Let's talk about like their favourite British sportsman. Here we go. F1 Fan Gamer is high best sportsman. I'm reading it on my watch, the WhatsApp message he sent. Lewis Hamilton, number 1. Ronnie O'Sullivan, number 2. Phil Taylor, number 3. Andy Murray, number 4. Gareth Bale, number 5. And this is MUFC Racer's top 5. Ronnie O'Sullivan, number 1. Lewis Hamilton, number 2. Taylor, number 3. Chris Hoy, number 4. And Freddie Flintoff, number 5. Oh, that's interesting. Some interesting opinions there from F1 fan CFC 1905 and MUFC Racer there. Big up to them, yeah. Absolutely big up to the both of them. Yeah. But, you know, Manchester United going into the new season, I'm worried. I'm not going to lie. I really am worried because we don't look ready. And we still have a lot of players at this football club who've been calling a living at this football club. I'm going to say this now. This manager is still getting sacked in November or December. Let's get the narrative right here. Let's fucking have it right. Then who else do we bring in? Well, plenty of managers out there. So, you need to give the ball troll to chance, Mr. Joshy J. He's your manager, not my manager. He may be your manager, not my manager. It's as simple as that. I'm worried for Albon because I have a feeling Carlos is going to dominate him. I mean, I'm happy for Carlos Sainz. He's staying on the grids, but as you're an Alex Albon fan, I can see why you're worried, mate, because Carlos Sainz has got a lot of experience, and obviously I believe Williams will be a much stronger outfit next season now, because Williams are a historic team, so they should have an elite lineup at the end of the day, honestly. So, yeah, in tonight's show, we're talking about Old Trafford, why, like I said, we should stay this current stadium because of the history aspects, but I get why we want to move to a new stadium to get with the times, and I just feel this current stadium is beyond economic repair, unfortunately. But fantastic show as always. Big up at Michael.JLTFC. Big up Hayden Cox. Big up Daryl Football Shirts. Oh, sorry, I missed your comment, mate. I'll just read out your comment. Evening, mates. I'm all for new stadiums, to be honest. I'll probably do the same as Spurs did with White Hart Lane. Still play in the ground while it being developed in 6 years' time. I agree. I agree with you, Daryl Football Shirts, with you. Sorry I missed your comment, mate. Apologies for that. Maguire has no ambition. It's so annoying that he's at the club. He will start games for United because Euro is injured. I mean, there's question marks about Harry Maguire as well. He still may move on. Victor Lindelof may move on. Casemiro may move on as well. So if we do move on these players, we need to get some replacements in. That's why we're on about bringing in De Ligt if Victor Lindelof leaves. Now, to be fair, I quite like Victor Lindelof. He's quite a decent defender. Would I say he's outstanding? No, not in any shape or form whatsoever. I honestly can't stand Maguire. I mean, he was never worth 80 million, was he, Kai? Let's get the narrative right here. That's fucking at it right. Never was he worth 80 million. It's a joke how he sent on that money. I'll keep Victor over Maguire. He's not Man United quality, Victor. He's decent. If we have injuries and that, he's decent, but he's not a regular Man United player for me, unfortunately. Victor Lindelof. Maguire, to me, he's not quite Man United standards either. So, yeah, we just need a good old clear out, man. But worrying times going into the new season. I'm not going to lie. What I've seen in pre-season so far against Rosenborg and Arsenal, I'm not happy. I'm really not. But just be happy, Mr. Joshy J. This is only pre-season, so just be happy, relax, and calm down. No, because I want us to build as much momentum as possible going into the new season. We need as much momentum as possible. It's as simple as that. Maguire isn't that bad. I don't think, to be honest, he's good in a low block. He's good getting blocks in and headers and that, but he's just like, yeah, to me, there are better defenders out there still. But anyway, thanks so much all for your company this evening. Big up to every single one of you. I've really enjoyed this live tonight. It's been epic. It really has. I've loved every second of it. Just communicating with you guys, interacting with you guys, talking about my football club, you listening to me having a rant and that, which I make no apologies because it just shows my standards are up to here if I'm having a rant about my football club. And honestly, I'm angry after Manchester Originals losing to Trent Rockets, which obviously is Hayden Cox's team. So well done to Trent Rockets, mate. Congratulations on your win. You deserve it. My team bottle jobs in the 100. Absolute bottle jobs. Now we have to be Oval Invincibles. Otherwise, it's pretty much the end of our tournament. If we lose at Oval Invincibles, to me, that is our 100 tournament over and done with. Forget it. It's like embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing by Manchester Originals. Not sustainable whatsoever. Sort it out. Bye bye.